Hello, this is Chetan Narula reporting for Cricket World, and my current pit stop is the Sydney Cricket Ground, which is the venue for the fourth and final test match between Australia and India. And the score line as we go into this all-important match is 2-1 in India's favour. This is the first time they are taking a lead into the final test match of a test series in Australia, on the cusp of winning their first ever test series in Australia. They have retained the Border Gavaskar trophy and only need a draw here. Meanwhile, Australia will need a victory to share the spoil. So it's an intriguing test match, but first let's talk about how we got here at this juncture. Remember, India won the third test match in Melbourne by 137 runs. Cheteshwar Pujara set up the victory with his 18th test 100. He batted 4 sessions on a very odd or very unique MCG pitch, which was very benign for the first 2.5 days, maybe even 3 days. And on the last 2 days, it was spitting fire in a sense. So Pujara's 100 allowed India to score 400 odd runs in the first innings. And since then, Australia were under the pump, under pressure. Jasprit Bumrah taking 6 wickets in his in the first innings. That is his third 5-wicket haul in 12 months of test cricket. What a bowler he's turned out for India. But the big point for Australia is that not a single batsman has gone on to score a century in this home series, which is almost unheard of. Australia playing at home, you think their batsmen are good enough in these conditions to bat time, get to that 3-figure mark, anchor the innings, but it simply hasn't happened in this series for them. In fact, Australia only had the 1 half-century in that test match, and that was Pat Cummins in the second innings, and he played the test match of his life, picking up 6 wickets in the second innings, bowled his heart out in the first innings as well. What a performance he put in on the field all 5 days, but could not stop India from taking a 2-1 series lead, and a memorable win for India. They haven't won in the MCGs in quite a few decades. I can remember as far as back as 1999 that they didn't win at all. In fact, you have to go back all the way to 1977 to see that India have managed to win 2 test matches on Australian soil in the same test series. So that is why this SCG test match is very, very important. And India, like I said before, on the cusp of a first ever test series win on Australian soil. So what are the salient aspects or factors leading into this test match? First of all, the pitch, which everyone expects to be helpful for spin from day 3 onwards. Tim Paine said so, Virat Kohli said so. In fact, Tim Paine, for the first time in this series, did not name his playing 11 before the start of the match. They'll wait to see what India do, whether India play 2 spinners or not. And that is where the crucial problem for India is, because R. Ashwin is still not fit from his left abdominal strain. He was ruled out of the match, and 2 hours later he was named in the 13-man shortlist by India. So they'll take a call on the morning before the toss, maybe have another fitness test. He's been bowling in the nets, he's been batting in the nets, so they will take a call before the toss. The other factors for India, of course, Rohit Sharma flying back to India for the birth of his child. And Ishant Sharma has also been ruled out with a left rib cage problem, a bit of a discomfort, and they don't want to risk him. So KL Rahul has been included in the 13-man shortlist. He might open. Vihari slots down to number 6. No Hardik Pandya again. But will India go with 2 spinners, or will they play 3 pacers, 1 spinner, and Hanuma Vihari with his off spin? He's looked like taking a wicket every time he's come on to bowl, which is sort of adding to India's armory and Australia's problems, which are many. Aaron Finch, whether he'll open in this test match or not, or will it be Usman Khawaja? Then Peter Hanscomb, will he come back for Mitchell Marsh, who played 2 horrendous shots in 2 innings in Melbourne? Although, yes, he is a handy bowler in a 5-man attack. But then Australia have added Marnus Labuschagne as the leg spin all-round option, and he might be in line to make his Test debut. So a lot of ifs and buts with team and playing 11s for both sides, but the bottom line is this: Australia need to win this Test match if they are to stop India from making history, from winning their first ever Test series on Australian soil.